welcome back to Retro Gaming Revisited. Today we're going to do a Nintendo 64 game. It's a bit of a special one, Duke Nukem 64. If anyone who follows any of what's going on today in the world of video games, it was Duke Nukem 3D's birthday on Friday. Duke was, it would have made Duke 3D 20 years old. So it certainly makes me feel old. I remember playing it when it was first released on the PC. It was released in 1996. The original Duke Nukem was released in 1991, making it 25 years old. That's the side-scrolling version that, you know, maybe a lot of us haven't played. I haven't played it. I wasn't really one for side-scrolling shoot 'em ups really, except for Metroid and stuff. But that's different. The Nintendo 64 version was released a year later in 1997, November 97 in Europe. It's been censored in a lot of places because it's Nintendo, it's a family-friendly console. Levels were redesigned to incorporate parts of the Atomic Edition. So you've got, in level 2, which we'll see shortly, level 2 of the first episode, you have Duke Burger, which was a completely separate episode on the PC version. Sorry, separate level I should say. A lot of things were changed. There's new weapons in this version. The 3-barrel chain gun from the original has disappeared, and instead we've got the dual submachine guns, which you'll see. I'll go through all of this. The missile launcher was changed, grenade launcher. What else? The plasma gun. That's all new. That's all new stuff. Ammo types. So the pistol can have dum-dum rounds, which were explosive. Or just they were better than standard rounds. And the shotgun had explosive shotgun shells and other stuff like homing missiles and all that. So there was quite a lot added to the game for the N64 version. Whether it was because of the capabilities of the N64 being better than the MS-DOS version of the game was probably likely. They gave the final boss, the Cycloid boss, they gave him a full 3D polygonal model. Back in the PC version he was just a sprite. You know, as you turn, he kind of turns with you. It's a little bit strange, but you know, it's the capability of the 64. References to drugs and nudity and sex were removed. Obviously, Nintendo, again, being a family-friendly console. Apparently, I didn't know this, and I didn't notice this when I first played this. Was that a lot of speech has been re-recorded to accommodate for the swearing, because Duke did swear a lot, and that's why we all loved the guy, because he was this big macho, you know, sort of parody of action heroes of the time, of the 80s and 90s, you know, Schwarzenegger, Stallone, all those guys. So because of that, he swore a lot. He was, you know, stuff like that. They re-recorded a lot of the lines so that they could accommodate for that on the N64. The one thing I loved about this game the most was that you could have 4-player Duke match and co-op. I think co-op is only 2-player, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually 4-player, although I never did 4-player co-op, but I did do a lot of 4-player Duke matches. That's a lot of fun when you've got the missile launcher and the shotgun and stuff, and you're all going around and shooting each other. It's a good fun. Hopefully I will get some friends around and we'll be able to do 4-player Duke match at some point in the future, which should be fun. From what I've been told, and again, another thing I didn't notice about the N64 version, we're going to get to playing it in just a second, but the thing I didn't notice was that the in-game music was taken out. Not the theme music, as you might be able to hear in the background. The theme music is classic. Even Megadeth done a cover of it. Fantastic. But the in-game actual level per level music has gone. But we don't really care about that. Okay, so that's the introduction done. And yes, I did all script that. So now, from here on, we're going to do an on-the-fly video of me playing. And I'm going to talk a little bit through it, explain stuff, point out things that have changed. So I'm going to do a few levels of the first episode. Now, I know I've done a Duke 3D video before. I'm a big Duke 3D fan, but what I'm going to do is hair's falling out. I'm just gonna run through a few things. So control, if I remember, control stick look, control stick move. Because I remember, yeah, a lot of my friends and me, we had our own ways of setting up the game. I'll just go through it again. Sound does not player options, player 1, auto aim. Yep. Well, seeing as I'm just playing the single player, I'll have the auto aim on a bit. Game options, friendly fire. Ah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, okay. Alright, so you Duke match. Ah, okay. Oh, you can do a Duke match with Duke bots. Completely forgot about that. that's quite good. Alright, well we'll do. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to switch up the video a little bit. We're going to do a couple of levels of the single player, and then we'll do a quick Duke match. Okay, so when we last saw Duke, the Earth only remaining hope, single-handedly defeated, blah 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 blah. Dr. Proton out the way, Duke return home, heroes welcome, da 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 da. Using explosives, why is it hidden inside a molar? Duke escaped, okay. Long haul back to Earth, short by thoughts of adoring chicks, okay. No more aliens. Yep. Incoming! Okay, apparently that was a missile. Right. Okay. Oh god. Right. Okay. So this is going to take a little bit getting used to. I'm sure that was this the way we used to do it? Yeah. Okay. All right. So the controls are a little bit. Yeah, using it legit. We're doing this legit. Oh my god. Right. Okay. Right. So the control stick is to move around, and it also turns left and right. You've got left and right C are strafe, up C is jump, down C is crouch. R doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, it locks you in place, so if you just want to turn, you... Oh, no. Okay, so R doesn't do anything. A and B switch your weapons. So yeah, the graphics already, you can tell on the gun especially, they're a lot nicer. That's due to the N64 being awesome. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Alright, cool. Getting the hang of this still. Alright. Okay. So, the controls are a bit fiddly. Oh my god. I think once I'm used to it, it'll be okay. I'm sure there was a way to make it better than this. Maybe not. Ah, right, grenade launcher. Now that's one of the new weapons in the game. Yep, never had this before. Right, so I need to get used to the fact that the C left and C right are strafe, because I'm trying to use them to turn. Right. Okay. Grenades. See, now they've taken out the RPG and given us this instead. Ah, that's what it does. R opens doors. Oh, sorry, this is almost crippling. I just fall out of window, that's fine. Oh. Yeah, vitamin X would have been steroids in the non in the non-Nintendo version. Right, okay. That car's new. Right, okay. Man. There must be... that's even worse. Alright. Control the right. Bit of advice. Control stick. It was control stick move. That's what we used. But I don't remember it being this difficult to control. It could be the controller. It's very old. Okay. Oh, how am I going to hit you up there? Switch weapon. So, as you can probably tell, the skyboxes have been changed. Again, due to the graphical capabilities, just up over there, like I'm doing that, like you can see what I'm talking about. At the top of the screen, you've got the skyscrapers. Forgetting my vocabulary as well. So you got the skyscrapers up there. Those would have been blank in any other versions of the game. I am dying here. Is there still health behind here? Yeah. Alright, okay. So let me see what the D-pad does. The D-pad... Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Well, they certainly made use of... right. That's no good. Alright. Oh man. Oops. Don't want to go in there yet. Especially not with the grenade launcher. I'm sure I'm going to get used to this in a bit. I'm glad I didn't put it on any harder difficulty. So, yeah, this is definitely this definitely needs a lot of practice. Don't think I'm going to do a Duke match just yet. Normally I could fly through this, but it's just the way that it's programmed is it's a bit cack. It's not their fault. I mean, it's Nintendo with their stupid Trident controller. Oh man. And another problem is with the control stick is because you use it to turn, you end up falling off of stuff too. Right. Okay. No, that's wrong. Hey, something shooting me. Okay. All right. Yeah, auto aim, isn't it the best? Right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Armor. See, when I was younger and I first played this game, it blew me away. But I didn't know, like armor. I was like, why would you need armor? Didn't understand how bullets worked. I knew they made things from living things into dead things, but didn't quite understand as I do today. Oh god. Turn around. Right. Oh, I'll get the shotgun now. See, the shotgun in this, it looks puny compared to the other one. That's different as well. There's a lot of stuff that's different, but wait a minute, that thing should have opened automatically. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Can't figure out how to get that open. Hmm. Okay. Ah, no, the layout of this room's changed. Oh god. There you go. Again, it's the control is like you're trying to move with the analog stick, which is fine until oh, and you got the you got the C buttons are your strafe buttons. But if you're used to like me, if you're used to Xbox 360 shooters, you'll know that the other analog stick help you turn. Okay, you have to get used to it. Okay, now another thing that's changed, they're not nude anymore. All the nudity's gone. I couldn't care less, to be honest. I was too busy playing the game to give a shit about that. But you can save the babes now, and destroy that whatever it is cocoon afterwards. Okay, I'm starting to get used to it now. Starting to adjust to the awfulness. Oh shit. Gotcha. Right. Yeah, anybody familiar with the old Duke games, they know that this is a X-rated cinema. Can I hit that dude there? Maybe. Okay, right. Done in here. Cool. Damn it. There we go. Oh, I'll just kick him to death. I'm still being shot from somewhere and I don't know where I'm being shot from. Ah, another one. Okay. Oh boy, this was hard. It was just the controls that made it hard as well. Not quite finished yet. I know there's a secret way you just jetpack up there, but for the sake of actually seeing all that the level has to offer. Oh, no earthquake? Okay. Normally the room shakes and stuff. Duke Nukem 2. Okay, no one really needs the Hollow Duke, it doesn't really work. Whoops. Almost killed myself. Little shortcut back into the cinema there. Now, if I remember correctly, that wall's going to explode. Yep. And pig cops. I'm surprised they didn't censor that when that's quite a straight up derogatory, you know, pig cops. They didn't even try and mask it and hide it. Good for them, I suppose. Come on. What the hell? Oh, man, that was that wasn't fun. But that's because of the control system. It's just annoying. Right. Now, anyone with a good memory who played the first one will remember, well, not the first one, but the sorry, the PC version, the MS-DOS version. They will remember that this was a porno shop. It wasn't a gun boutique, and that's the Duke Burger I was telling you about. Just have to take him out before I get killed. Yes, the Duke Burger. That was not in the PC version at all, but they expanded on it because they wanted to, like I said at the beginning, they wanted to include levels from the Atomic version, so they ended up putting in Duke Burger and stuff like that into levels that they could mod essentially. Yeah, Atomic Health. Needed that. Dum Dum rounds. So if I switch to the pistol, yep, see the ammo counter's gone yellow on the pistol. I've got 12 Dum Dum rounds. You can't switch between the ammo as far as I'm aware. Yeah, you can't switch between the ammo. So once you've got it, you end up using it, and then well, until you don't use it anymore, and then that's it. It's finished. You have to get more. This was a good. I mean, I like looking back on it. This was a really good console port. You know, the colours were nice. The fact that they changed stuff was refreshing. I know it's just a rework of some of the old stuff, but you know, that's all it takes. You know, little things like that. You know, it can really make a game as old as Duke, you know, worth playing again. I love the fact they actually kept the booths in, but they didn't. You know, they changed what's on the screen. I mean, that's kind of, you know, giving it away a little bit. But sorry, buddy. See, they'll have that, but they won't have. They're very selective censorship. Very selective. And a grenade launcher, of course. You still have the ability to use the toilet. I think if I... Yeah. Sorry I'm not speaking much. Yeah, this has changed so much from the other version. It is taking a lot of my concentration to actually play it. this is good fun when you have two players co-op. It's a lot of fun because then you can both moan about how bad the controls are. Now, this is where a brand new weapon comes in. That's the dual submachine guns. I personally preferred this to the Ripper, as it was called. It was a 3-barreled machine gun that you got. But I preferred these. I just did. I thought this was a better weapon. It was more believable. I mean, not that Duke Nukem's a believable game as far as reality goes, but it was just. I just found it more fun to use these. You know. The sound. I mean, the sound of them. I mean, they look good as well. You know, who wouldn't want to use these in a game? Definitely one of my favourite improvements. I mean, the explosions look better as well because they're not sprites as well. But just the capabilities of the N64 gave it a very, very good boost. You know, I mean, my copy I got from an old independent store. I mean, they don't exist anymore. Now you've got CEX or GameStop in some places, but the independent stores have long but gone. And one of them near where I used to live was called Turbo, and he used to sell the old games. Like he basically, if it was a video game, he'd sell it. I hated those things, always did. Well, I remember when I first played the original, it frightened the life out of me. I mean, the pig cops were one thing, but those things were something else. But yeah, I got my copy, which is what I'm playing now. I got it from Turbo's shop that doesn't exist anymore. And you know what it is now? It's a sweet shop. It's one of those sweet shops. You go in like Mr. Sims or something, and you buy sweets. Like who needs sweet shops? You know, aren't we as a nation fat enough as it is? No, I think there's a babe to be saved. Yeah. There you go. See, that was another addition that they didn't have in the other one. Was to save the babes. All you could do was kill them and then lament on how shit it was. Okay. See, because I have the dum-dum rounds, they die in 2 hits, but you only get 1 clip at a time, which is 12 bullets, so... You don't really get much ammo to work with. But it made it good that those they actually existed. In the multiplayer, you can find them in certain places. See, another secret, which takes you back down to the start. No, I didn't go in Dukeburger, did I? So let's go into Dukeburger and have a look. So, I remember this area is not as in depth as the PC Atomic Edition of Dukeburger. Oops. There you go. Yeah. That was another thing that would get you killed quite easily. You'd run out of ammo, so it switched to the next strongest weapon, which was more like a grenade launcher, and it'd get you killed. Okay, can't open that door. Okay. Oh, there were shotgun shells there, I didn't even see them. Okay, well, let's just jump over the counter. Right. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. No, can't open the cash registers. Oh, something did open. Okay, I don't know where they came from, but pressing something opened the doors to get out. Arrow. Okay. Ah, no, this has changed because this used to be a bar. Now it's the Duke Burger Kitchen. Well, it'd be interesting to know, as far as support goes, like who at Nintendo said, yeah, that's a great idea. It was most probably Nintendo America because let's be honest, I don't think Nintendo Japan would have allowed this. Well, maybe they would have. Can't really see this being on their list of must-have games. Yeah. Alright, after this level we're going to do a Duke match because there isn't much I can show you in regards to what you haven't seen already. I mean, if I can get one of my friends to do co-op with me, maybe we'll play through the entire first episode. This used to be a strip bar, and for the sake of censorship, it's now the loading bay of the Duke Burger. It's sad sometimes because you just think they just, look, that's what made the game good. Leave it alone. Ah, oh, killed me. Legitimately killed me. Okay. Like I said, so now I can do a Duke match with with three other players. Uh, let's see, Castle Duke-Stein. uh, okay, so these are all the right. Right, we'll do it in Stadium because that's the last level where you fight the last boss. Normal game, time limit, kill count, survivor. Okay, I'd forgotten all about these game modes. This will be over quick. So let's do kill count 10. See, I'm got killed already. It's terrible. These guys are good. Damn. Jeez. Oh, give me a break. I think I got him. Ah, explosive shotgun shells, right. I'm stuck on... Oh. I was stuck on something, I couldn't move. Okay, this is visually shit. I probably put them on too hard, but... You know how when you play something and you always remember it being better, like in the old days? Okay. Plasma rifle, huh? Oh, yeah. Impossible. Player 3's got the... he knows what he's doing. Just gonna chill out here. Right. Let's go kick some ass. I'm sorry I'm not saying anything, this is just so tense. More shells. Oh yeah, I remember you can only carry 20. It's okay, I only have to kill enough people. Where is everyone? I bet I'm going to get shot. One. Okay. Oh man, I love the explosive shotgun shells. Best weapon by far. Now I'm starting to get it. It's a little bit sensitive, a little bit oversensitive, but it's fine. Where am I being hit from? I can't see. That was my deal with this. So you couldn't see. It's you, probably. Oh, I won. I won. Player 3 had 9. That was close. Okay, that was definitely tough. I haven't played for years, especially not the Duke on the 64 version. Well, that's it. So I'm gonna leave that there. That was a lot of fun. I'm gonna try and get some of my friends to come and play it soon. You can probably tell it's getting a bit dark in here because when I started recording there was sunlight out. Now it's got really cloudy and dark and the sun's going in. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This is kind of like a birthday tribute to one of my favourite protagonists for a video game series, Duke Nukem. I will get around to playing Duke Nukem Forever and let you know what I really think of that. Gonna get some friends around, we'll do some more Duke 64. So in the meantime, please check out my other videos and other stuff that I've been doing. Subscribe down here, somewhere down here. There's a Facebook and a Twitter link in the description, and we'll see you again soon.